Hi, everyone. This is Elsie Kerns, your overwhelmed warrior. And today I am here with the spirited, holistic entrepreneurs. And we just wanted to check in today. The link is there. We wanted to talk to you about a free event that we have upcoming on the new moon weekend, March 14th, that's Sunday, from 7 to 8 p.m. And today we just wanted to give you a little preview because we're going to talk a little bit about embracing change. And I want to start out by saying that I am definitely a procrastinator. Definitely. So, Heidi, welcome.
Thanks, Elsie.
Yeah, and how about you? What would you say about change?
Well, I right now I'm feeling like I'm coming into a new season, and I know within 20, 15, 16 days we have an actual new season coming in spring, but I'm more talking about just my life change, and I don't know what that is bringing with it, but I'm really excited for it and welcoming it. And And the way that I'm preparing for it is simply having an open heart and open mind so that I can receive whatever comes in.
Great. Ramona, welcome.
Thank you. I feel like you, Elsie. I would not have ordinarily said that I was a procrastinator. I'm usually a get things done, but I have found a couple of areas where I am a champion procrastinator. I'm really good at it. Really good at it. Um, so I am seeking to actually change the way that I work with getting things done. I've realized that I think part of that procrastination coming up these days for me is that I have in the past used used strong arm techniques with myself to get things done. And I want to change that. I would like to be gentler and kinder with myself because I believe I can still get things done and do it in a gentle way. So that is a change I am looking to see, looking forward to seeing, and looking forward to experiencing.
Thanks. So if you have some comments out there, please drop them in the comment box and we'll try and respond. And I must say that one of the things I'm doing, and Heidi, you mentioned this in preparation for spring, is to literally clean out some closets. I just feel that in order to welcome what's coming in or to embrace change, I really have to clean out some old stuff. And I would also say that in our calendar, yes, we have that spring equinox coming in a couple of weeks, but in the Chinese calendar, we literally move into spring today, and they divide the seasons into 6 segments. And this segment is the awakening of insects. So, what have I seen for the last couple of days? These itty bitty tiny ants roaming around the kitchen saying, "Well, I'm back."
That's a really good point. We have had ladybugs.
Yes.
We have like 5 ladybugs right now in our bathroom.
Well, I always think of ladybugs as good luck.
Yeah,
They
me
seem
too.
pretty and special. Yeah. And Heidi, how about in the city? I know you live in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Do you see things change there?
Well, the snow is melting. Like I'm seeing a lot more macadam and grass. And yeah, because I was in the suburbs, I was a little more further out in the suburbs a couple days ago, and there was a lot more snow on the ground. I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting to see that just because I have seen more melting of the snow here, and really no more icicles at all. So yeah, that is changing, and I'm hearing more birds.
Mhm.
So that's sweet with my windows open, or even if I only don't have my storm window down, I can hear the birds chirping sometimes. So I'm looking forward to that. And this is a year, I just read an article about the cicadas, and this is the year where they will, I guess they come back. Is it every, I don't know how many years, but anyway, I was like, oh, well, that'll be interesting. So, yeah, a lot of changes happening. And I'm excited to hear about your closet cleaning out because I did a whole purge over the winter. And I feel like I'm going to do kind of like a run through again, kind of get rid of a few more things. Because you know how you have, after you go through it once, you kind of want to go back and do a little sweep through. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the next few weeks as I, prepare for this change, which is spring and then this new chapter in my life. Yeah, I'm really excited for it.
Well, that's a good mention about going through, a second time because I've been trying some intermittent fasting. And as I look at something, I say, oh, well, maybe when I get finished this, I'll be able to fit into it. And it's so tempting to slip it back in there, you know?
Yeah.
But as you get older, the pounds don't fall away quite as easily as they did when you were younger. So it's a much tougher fight. Yeah, absolutely. Well, we have our fourth lady, love, here, putting her up there. Janice, here
Oh,
you are.
good.
Hi, welcome.
Welcome.
Hi, Janice.
You got on. You braved the technical glitches.
Can you hear me? You can't hear me, right?
Yep, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so
Hi.
we were
We're
just
just talking about change.
Yeah, just talking about change, Janice, and I was talking about being a procrastinator, and Ramona kind of seconded that, and Heidi was talking about all the changes in Philly. So how about where you are up in Nyack, New York?
Can you hear me? Because it's a little choppy on my end.
Yes, we can hear you, even though it's a little choppy.
Embracing change on my end up here. Well, here I am trying to figure out how to get onto this live thing. So that was changing from the video on the computer, which I'm looking at, to the phone, which I have holding in my hand. I think for me, change is about trying to stay flexible in the flow. And that procrastination that I heard you talking about, like that getting stuck, it's the challenge is to keep doing something. So I find a lot of movement, literally moving my body helps me get out of that stuck place so then I can move into change.
Great. So I want to just mention to everyone again that one of the things we wanted to do was invite you. Here's the link to Embrace Change Together on Sunday, March 14th. And Janice is our movement lady. She picks out the music and gets us all up dancing, moving our body, dropping into our grounding. So I look forward to that. We'll be on from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that night. It's a free event, and we just want to hear from you. We want to hear, how well do you embrace change? What's going on in your life as we approach that spring equinox? Yeah.
What have you noticed on the outside, Janice? I know you often hike on a regular basis. What's blooming, or what are you seeing?
I did see some ladybugs. I saw a little flying bug when I was hiking on the mountain I hike every day, which is covered in snow. So I thought, interesting. And for me, one of the things I notice a lot, there's the sound of the birds starts to change right around this time of the year. They seem to be a little louder, a little earlier, a little noisier. That's always exciting.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to having our. Go ahead, Elsie.
No, just I was noticing Heidi said the same thing, that she could hear the birds and I've heard that when I go out, it's kind of like they're letting us know they're back and they're getting tuned up.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Yeah, I love it.
You know, the other thing I noticed
I'm
where
look-
I'm facing, oh, I was going to say, I'm facing due east, looking across the Hudson River in New York, and I see the sun rising every morning. And one of the changes is that as our Earth is slowly shifting through the seasons, now the sun is coming direct, where before it was rising over more to one side, and then later it'll be there. And the way it just kind of comes up and is so bright, I'm like, oh, it's changing. Yes.
I think that's one of my favorite changes of this time of year when the days are longer, and yeah, and it certainly it excites me to be outside more, to get outside more, to linger, to just sort of saunter as I'm walking. Yeah, I think we're all kind of itching just for this the warmth, that's the change that's coming in the seasons.
Yeah. I'm also looking forward to our conversation with the folks that join us on the 14th to hear from them, to hear what questions they have, to hear what's changing in their lives, and to share wisdom together, to share nuggets of knowledge that support each of us and encourage each of us to embrace change together. I'm getting very excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just a few minutes before coming onto this call, or this Be Live, I suppose the right way to say it. I was talking with someone who was calling me about homeopathic care. And one of the things I was saying is that homeopathy is one opportunity, but there's others, but that happens to be what I specialize in. It helps you see another way out, like kind of takes the glasses off or redirects your focus. And I think that for me is a big part of change. And I wonder, like, of course, in the four of us as we talk, but the other people who come on, like, what would it be like if you turned your focus a little bit different? Would you see something new? And that's what I get really excited about in the work I do as a homeopath, and also in the work we do together, because we all share like a slightly different view. It's like, oh, there's another way to look at it. Oh, there's another way to see something.
And then with all the women that are going to be joining us, to learn from them and to see their different perspectives is always really exciting and fascinating too. So, yeah. So if you are interested in joining us and you identify as female, or please help me, ladies, what is the other term?
If you're a vulva owner,
If you're a vulva owner,
if you're femme,
all the above. The link is in the video here. That's where you want to click on and go through Eventbrite and sign up. And we look forward to seeing you a week from Saturday the 14th. Sunday. Thank you, Ramona. From 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Yes, and another thing is that we are actually going to be changing the clocks that weekend. So we're going to move the clocks ahead, and we'll be in daylight time, Eastern Daylight Time. So that'll be a big change. And it's also a new moon weekend. So we'll talk a little bit about how to write your abundance check and talk about the fact that we've scheduled this on a new moon weekend so that we can help everyone through not only their change, but looking forward, moving ahead to the next phase of life. If there's anything we've learned during the pandemic, it's that we really need to embrace change together, that we cannot do it alone. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what I cherish about us having these conversations and about other women coming and joining us. because that's the sense of that community that we really, that sisterhood. It's so powerful. Hope you'll join us.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. So there is the link. Embrace Change Together at eventbrite.com. It's a free 1 hour webinar. We'll be live on Zoom. So even if you can't make that day and time, sign up. We'll send you the replay. And you don't want to miss Janet's great dancing and all of us trying to follow. So please come and join us. Okay, everybody, we've got to go. We've got to get back to work here. So take care, and we'll look forward to seeing you Sunday, March the 14th, 7 to 8 p.m. And you can just sign up for free at the link below. Okay.
Thank you for
Bye-bye.
joining
See you
us.
soon. Thank
Bye.
you.